Just because you're a pro League of Legends player doesn't mean you're immune to having one of those games. Whether you're getting camped, trolling around in a meaningless game, or just flat out playing terribly, sometimes you can't help but die over and over again. These 5 players from the West must have gotten used to staring at a black and white screen. Here are the 5 most deaths in a single Western League of Legends game. Number 5. The Millennium Alliance game in 2014 summer broke a lot of records for all the wrong reasons. In one of those meaningless games, both squads were locked into the playoffs, so it was time for a troll game. Among the unusual picks was Tabzz, playing Fizz without Flash in the bot lane.
Good CS count coming out of creators on 20 to 10, way up on Tabzz.
Well, to be fair, they're not really touching him, or maybe they are.
Now they are. Creator in trouble. Exhaust goes down. The Ignite will follow. Can they get the stun down on towards him? They will be. First one's going to come in. It's going to go to Tabzz. He's in trouble though. He's going to get locked up. Gets back into the bush. He's safe. No, Context flashes for it. Nif's going to run away from this one. Tabzz in trouble. Tries to play for tricks to back around, but he will get caught out. Oh, he missed it.
No.
Kevin launches himself in there and gets the trade.
Although he got the first kill, his playstyle resembled that of a solo queue player, going 1-for-1 time over time, racking up 17 kills and 12 deaths. Number 4. Tabzz racked up 12 deaths while trolling, but Sheep matched that in a crucial expansion tournament match. In the losers final, it was Team Coast and Team Fusion going head-to-head for an LCS spot. Game 1 was a long bloodbath in which Sheep constantly tried to make plays on Thresh. As a squishy Sightstone support, even successful engages and hooks often resulted in his death. After 56 minutes, Huhi's Kassadin and Neon's Corki constantly beat down Sheep as he racked up a dozen deaths. Number 3. Back to the troll games. In the final week of 2017 summer, Splice had locked up the playoffs and Vitality were safe from relegation. Therefore, both teams did position swaps and took to the rift. Nukeduck ended up in the jungle and picked Devourer Kog'Maw. In a very one-sided contest, every member of Vitality except for Steelback had double-digit deaths. But Nukeduck accounted for a team-high 13, as Splice picked up a whopping 56 kills. Number 2. The most impressive feat on this list goes to Faxi, who accumulated 13 deaths, but won the game nonetheless. No player has won a game with this many deaths in the history of competitive League of Legends. With Broxah on Lee Sin, it didn't take long for Faxi's repetitive dying to begin.
So that that's how it becomes a skill match. It's all about the skill shots and time.
Vedius, you talked about skill shots and timing. Here comes Broxah, bear trap on a rope, finds its target, pulls Foxy backwards. First blood to Broxah.
Broxah would continuously return to the scene of the crime to put the struggling top lane further and further behind. At the end of the game, Fnatic's lust to kill Faxi ended up being their downfall.
Fight happened in the bottom lane.
All right, Foxy's the target. Reckless and so is trying to run him down. Rocket, they're pushing in the base. Fnatic have lost an inhibitor turret. Fnatic have lost an inhibitor. Foxy puts down the Cataclysm. Rocket are turning around the Nexus turrets. We need to look at the Fnatic base. Rocket are doing it. They're onto the Nexus turret. They've taken down Broxah. Caps jumps into the Rocket line. The Nexus is the target, and Rocket take down Fnatic.
Despite being 1-13-5, Faxi and Roccat still came out with the win. Number 1. It all ends where it began, returning to the 2014 Millennium Alliance matchup. The losing team had a player with even more deaths than Tabzz. A breakout jungler for Millennium, Cotton X took up support Leona in this troll game. Being the main initiator for his team, Cotton X was often the first to perish in teamfights, as Wicked's Rammus and Shook's Jungle Ashe ended up being too much. Cotton X ended the game with a Western record 14 deaths in a single game.
Oh,
Wicked's gonna find him. Uh-oh, 1v5 Wicked, but he's tanking up. Pops the ultimate straight away. The damage rummaging through. It's a little unseen from him. There goes the Glacial Fissure. There's Froggen going in, and Millennium just get wrecked. Absolutely destroyed there. Connex goes down. It's a double being picked locked up a Shook. There goes Jay
there's
Ring.
super minions in the mid there.
Triple kill. Super minions in the mid. Alliance surely will take victory now. 51-41 in kills. What a crazy, crazy game as they move through for the match.
However, if you want to give the honors to a non-troll contest, then Faxi's win on the 1-13 Jarvan takes the cake.